Hey Terry, it's Megan. Hope you're doing well. Wanted to give you a quick tour of 759 Humboldt Street. It's on a really cute block here, mostly single family, but there's an apartment building down there at the end, and that's 8th, which is a one-way street, really easy way to get downtown. Looks like there's some roofing work going on the street, but really charming, nice mature trees. Be a nice little walk in the evenings, I'm sure. So then this is half of a duplex. And we're also really close to Botanic Gardens too, just to give you a little bit of reference. Looks like they've left some of the older windows. Here's the porch. But these bungalow windows are actually in really good shape. You walk in, they have a little entryway here. Here's your front door, big glass front door. And they've added some little hooks off to the side. They go right first. So there's a lot of older charm. They've left the doorways and some of the beautiful casing here. Nice fireplace. Let's see. I don't think that's operable, the fireplace. But a nice sized room, probably too small for a sectional, but easy to fit this couch and 2 chairs. And then they have radiant heat throughout. And I'll have to refer back to the MLS in terms of cooling. It's really nice and cool in here, but I don't know if it's evaporative or if it's air conditioning. Nice big dining room. There's a bay window over there. So now I'm gonna loop back a little bit to the left. So here's a big office, which would easily fit a queen bed in it. Nice size closet. And then here's the window that goes out to the backyard. And then coming back around to almost the front of the house. This is one of the larger bedrooms, so that window is pointing out to the front street. There's your front door. And the floors are just gorgeous, especially in here. It's easy to see how beautiful they are. And then you have a good sized closet in here as well. Heading back through the office. There's more storage here too. There's a lot of storage throughout. Heading back through the office, here is the main floor bathroom. So you have a shower with a tub. Could use a little bit of love there. Looks like an older tile, which is really nice, but some of it could use just a little bit of updating. Here's a window, just looking out towards the neighbors. And then you have a little toilet room here. Its own little cute window, pedestal sink, and they have all their towel storage on the door, as well as a nice linen closet. Coming back out, those will be the stairs to go upstairs. We'll take in a minute, but here's your kitchen. They've done some nice updating. I'm assuming that these are cherry cabinets, but I'm not quite sure. Stainless steel appliances, you have dishwasher, gas stove, nice big farm sink, microwave there, and then this great island to sit at and hang out around. Over here is a little pantry. Their cleaning supplies in there. Little office nook that they have. More storage, and a refrigerator. So then this also, there's 2 really nice sized windows that look out into the backyard. So you come right down the stairs, come on outside, and it's just a really nice backyard for you guys especially because it really won't take any maintenance. They have a great setup out here, little trellis, some trees in pots. And then just this little piece of grass. Because it looked like they had a dog, so it's probably helpful for them. Let me put my phone down. There we go. So then this is coming out to the alley. Really nice, kind of well-kept alley back here. This is where you're doing your recycling and your trash. It's a cute carriage house right across the way. And then coming back here, here's your garage. I don't have the keys for that. Actually, I think they were inside, so maybe I'll come back out in a minute. And here's in between the two houses. This little area here. The good thing is I don't see water penetration from the storms from earlier in the year. There isn't any evidence of that. Here's coming back into the house. So that's all on the side of the house. And the neighbors have a really nicely kept yard too. So now I'm gonna go downstairs first. So it's a pretty simple basement. Most of it has really high ceilings. So I'm 5'10" with my hand reaching up towards the ceiling and I still can't quite reach. Coming down here, you have storage in the closets. You have your washer dryer. You have a sump pump over there in the corner. And two little windows in your big wash basin. And then coming in here, we have our water heater and our furnace and our radon mitigation system. Now this furnace is definitely an old furnace. My inspectors generally actually really like old furnaces because they're like, you know, if they last that long, they're gonna keep going forever. But there is that just to keep in mind that it is older and, you know, it might, or sorry, not a furnace, a radiator. And so it might go out at some point, and I'm looking at these pipes and I really don't know for sure, but there is always a chance that the pipes could be wrapped in asbestos tape. So just something to keep in mind. Here's a bedroom down here. So we have a small bathroom, but still very functional. Big size shower, a little window out of the shower, sink and toilet. The floors are cracked just a little bit, so it too could use a little bit of love. Down here, again, nice ceiling heights. This is me reaching up. Good sized bedroom if you wanted to have a bedroom or a second living room down here. So you have your closet over here, another window there, and then this is all a big storage area. So that's really nice if you ever want to move electrical or plumbing or anything like that. And if not, it's just good for storage. All right, let's go upstairs. So I'm not quite sure how tall everyone in your family is. The upstairs is a pretty good height. This door just felt a little bit low to me, but I'm 5'10" and I fit under nicely. And then up here you have a big room. Little bump out up here to look out the front. And then a big walk-in closet. So there could always be the potential of, and I think that would probably be money well spent, of putting another bathroom up there and making it a master suite. Otherwise, that person would need to use this bathroom. Let me grab these garage keys and we'll go take a peek out there. Sorry if I'm making you motion sick. I'm Trying to hold the phone and grab the keys at the same time. All right. So here's your garage. So the garage is also split by like a middle wall. So the other half of the duplex should have the other half of the garage. Front little window, their bikes hanging, and they appear to be using this for more for storage than anything. It does have an opener though. And it's nice and tall for this age of house, so it looks like it would easily fit an SUV in here, which would be nice. But just a one-car garage. But parking on the street is really no issue, generally speaking. So that is a tour of this great house. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy to answer them for you. Stuff I saw, stuff I didn't see. But it just seems like a really nice house for you guys, especially because of the size and layout, and it just has this great natural light. But also with this backyard and the way the front yard is, there's really not much upkeep. So feel free to call me, ask me any questions. Talk to you soon.